Hello, the topic for this video is reading and writing decimals to the thousandths place. You know you're dealing with decimals when you have that THS at the end of the place value word. Remember, decimal place value expands to the right, and that's what we're going to be looking at so we know if we're dealing with the tenths place or the hundredths place. The word "and" is going to be where your decimal point goes. In these two examples, we do not have a whole number. We just have a zero holding the place. That's why we don't have the word "and" in our word form. Here, the 3 is in the tenths place. So if we were writing this decimal, we would write 3/10. Make sure you have that THS at the end when you're writing decimals. Here, the 3 is in the hundredths place. So if we were to write this, we would write 3/100ths. If you're confused about decimal place value, please review that video so you know you're using the right word for the place value you're looking at. In this first example, we have a whole number of 4. So when we're writing the word form, we write 4 and. That tells you where the decimal point goes. 67, those are the digits we're using. Hundredths. So our whole decimal only takes up the hundredths place. Let's look at this example. If we had 8/10, how would we write that decimal? We don't have the word "and", so we're going to put a 0 and a decimal point. We're using the digit 8, and it needs to be in the tenths place, the first one. So now you can see how you move between standard form and word form with decimals. Try these on your own. They're in word form, and I want you to write the standard form of the decimal. In your classwork and your tests, you will also be given decimals and asked to write the word form for that decimal. So make sure you're careful with your spelling. Pause the video and come back when you're ready to check your work. Let's see how you did. Let's look at some of the clues in the word form that will help you write the standard form of these decimals. To and tells you have a whole number and then the decimal place. The digits are 17, and we want to be in the hundredths place. So just these two digits right here. In this example, 9/10, we do not have the word "and", which means you're going to start with 0 and then the decimal point. And we want a 9 in the tenths place. In this last example, we have 9 and, so you put the 9 and then your decimal point. And I want the digit 1 in the hundredths place. So I use a 0 as a placeholder, and the 1 goes in the hundredths place. When you're writing your decimals, make sure they're ending with that THS. Keep in mind that decimal place value expands to the right, and if you're not sure about the place value, please review that video. If you have the word "and", that's your clue to know where the decimal point goes. If you don't have the word "and", start with 0, then the decimal point. Send us your questions and comments through the Contact Us page on the website. Good luck.